Okay, with so much going on in Orlando, we've got expansions in all areas that are going to be really attractive to a lot of people that are going to continue to want to live here in Orlando. We've got the theme parks expansions, our transportation, whether it be railways, expressways, and our airport, all expanding in the near future, as well as all the opportunities for employment in tech and medical and entertainment. Those are thriving areas that are just going to make Orlando more attractive. So here are my top predictions for Orlando in 2026. First off, our theme parks and attractions. Florida already feels like the world's vacation capital, but 2026 is shaping up to be something special. If everything goes as planned, we can expect some big changes at the parks that make Orlando famous. Let's start with Disney. In 2026, Disney is planning to roll out a new mission for the Millennium Falcon ride. This mission brings the Mandalorian and Grogu into the story, and guests will actually get to communicate with Grogu. If you've ever dreamed of flying the Falcon with a tiny green co-pilot who can lift things with his mind, this is your year. Hollywood Studios looks like it's getting a major makeover too. Rock and Roller Coaster is expected to reopen with a whole new theme starring the Muppets. Imagine the same speed and thrills, but with jokes flying at you faster than the coaster itself. Animal Kingdom is preparing to bring in Bluey and Bingo in a brand new interactive experience. Kids are going to lose their minds over this one. At Epcot, we can expect upgrades to Frozen Ever After, plus the return of Soarin' Across America by summer. And Magic Kingdom is getting updates to Big Thunder Mountain and Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. But it's not just Disney turning up the volume. Universal just opened Epic Universe a few months ago. The big change starting in 2026, you won't be locked into a one-day visit anymore. You'll be able to go to Epic Universe on multiple days and park hop freely between Epic Universe, the Universal Studios Park, and Islands of Adventure during your trip, which is a huge step up from the tight 2025 rules. Legoland is getting ready to launch the Galactic Coaster, their first indoor family coaster. And SeaWorld appears to be creating a new Cars-themed land called Piston Peak National Park, along with a flying theater attraction that should feel like you're soaring across the sky. So if you're someone who wants to live near world-class entertainment, 2026 is shaping up to be a very good year for Florida. Next up, transportation. Florida's roads, rails, and robo-taxis. Now let's talk about something a lot less exciting than theme parks, but a lot more important when you actually live here: getting around Florida. In 2026, Florida expects to see major growth in transportation technology. Orlando is preparing to become one of the first cities in the country to launch Waymo robo-taxis. These are fully driverless cars that pick you up, take you where you need to go, and never get road rage on I-4. The state is also rolling out a new safety plan to help reduce crashes and improve road design. Better lighting, better intersections, and better planning. Some huge construction projects are also reaching major milestones. The new southbound side of the Howard Franklin Bridge between Tampa and St. Pete is expected to open in spring 2026. This will help thousands of people who make that drive every day. On I-4, the Moving I-4 Forward projects are expected to finish a large update by the end of the year. This includes new lanes, updated ramps, and smoother overall travel, which anyone who drives I-4 will tell you is a blessing. This also means that Orlando locals get easier, faster access to the Gulf Coast. Weekend trips don't feel like a punishment anymore. Fewer choke points, less stop-and-go stress. Construction will also begin on new express lanes near Champions Gate and Osceola Parkway. That part of I-4 is known for heavy traffic, so new lanes should help ease the pressure. State Road 408 will also begin a $218 million expansion starting January 2026. This adds a new eastbound lane and modernizes tolling systems. In 2026, Orlando International Airport isn't just expanding, it's adding major new nonstop routes, including the first ever direct flights from Orlando to Tokyo, launching in February 2026, along with new international and domestic routes, making Orlando more connected than ever. SunRail is expanding its weekday schedule going into 2026, with 2 new late-night trains added in December, giving riders more flexible evening travel options on weekdays. This extended service will continue into the new year, offering later departures both northbound and southbound for commuters and evening travelers. Florida is also investing heavily in its ports, preparing to handle larger ships and improve supply chains. And a new law coming in 2026 creates updated rules for UTVs, allowing them on certain roads under specific conditions. In short, we can expect Florida to focus not just on fun in 2026, but also on making everyday life safer and more convenient. Coming this year, we also have some big plans for employment and economy. Florida's job market isn't just growing, it's glowing. Must be all the sunshine. Florida's job market is already strong, but 2026 brings some important changes that could make the state even more appealing. First, Florida's minimum wage is set to reach $15 an hour by September 30th, 2026. This has been a long-term plan, and 2026 is the finish line. There are also new proposals being discussed for apprenticeships and training programs. These ideas could allow employers to pay trainees a lower wage while they learn on the job. Nothing is final yet, but it's something we may see in 2026. Non-compete rules may also change. For certain high-earning positions, non-compete agreements could stretch up to 4 years. So what does all of this mean for people moving here? Well, expect more opportunities, especially in fields that require hands-on skills. Florida is still one of the fastest growing states in the country, and that means we need people who build things, fix things, and keep things running. Electricians, HVAC techs, plumbers, welders, and elevator techs will all be in high demand. Construction managers are expected to have steady work too, with projects happening all over the state. Tech jobs are growing quickly. AI, machine learning, data science, and biomedical engineering are popping up in cities like Orlando, Tampa, Miami, and Jacksonville. Companies are investing in automation and new technology, and they need the people to run it. Healthcare is also expanding. Florida's population keeps growing, especially among retirees, which means we need more nurses, medical assistants, pharmacy techs, and vet techs. There will also be strong opportunities in specialties like cardiology and other high-skill medical fields. So if you're thinking about living in Florida and want a job that is stable, growing, and valuable, 2026 is shaping up to be full of options. Next, let's cover a fast pass for jobs. Entertainment and creative careers. Florida isn't just beaches and sunshine. It's becoming a major hub for entertainment, production, sports, and digital media. Theme parks like Disney, Universal, and SeaWorld are always hiring for performers, designers, video editors, technicians, and storytellers. If you love making people smile, there's a job for you here. In sports, Florida is gearing up for the FIFA World Cup, coming to Miami in 2026. This means huge opportunities in event planning, marketing, media, and operations. Cities like Tampa and Orlando also host big concerts and live events. Companies like AEG and Live Nation bring in tours, festivals, and shows that need full creative and technical teams. Media companies like Telemundo, ESPN, Fox, and Warner all operate in Florida and are growing their digital content teams. Internships in writing, editing, design, and production will be in demand. If you're a creative person or want to become one, Florida is building a career path for you. So Sean, why does this matter? When you look at everything together, new parks, new jobs, new technology, better transportation, and a growing entertainment industry, one thing becomes clear: Florida isn't slowing down. If anything, 2026 looks like a year where the state becomes even more exciting, more modern, and more full of opportunity. So if you've been thinking about moving here, or if you want a life with more sunshine, more growth, and more experiences, Florida might just be the place to start your next chapter. If you're thinking about moving to Florida, or you're already here and trying to figure out which community actually fits your lifestyle, reach out. I stay on top of these updates every single day so you don't have to, and I'll walk you through which areas will benefit most from these 2026 improvements, how the new transportation projects could affect commute times, and where the best opportunities are for families, investors, or anyone wanting a fresh start. The link and QR code are right here on the screen. And you know, when you're ready to explore neighborhoods, compare communities, or take the first step toward your move, call or text me. We'll see if Orlando or another part of Central Florida is the right fit for you. Don't miss our upcoming content. Please like, subscribe, and comment below what you're looking forward to in 2026. And as always, this information is on the house.